Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here in, Gelden, Germany, little town, and a friend of mine let me borrow his studio. His name's Thomas, and man, it's a pretty cool setup. As you can see, this is a green screen background I got here with my computer screen. And also, right, I wanted to talk more about AI, as you know, because I'm going to be transitioning slowly this channel into AI because what's with crypto, of course, not going to let go of crypto, but AI has to play a big part, and we'll explain that in future videos, but it is going to play a big part in the future of money because, hey, you know what? AI agents can't really get a bank account because they can't pass KYC, which is know your customer, which is they don't have ID. So with that said, right, I want to show you how cool, right, you can create an AI agent on your computer thanks to DeepSeek, which now allows you to run a what's it called? A large language model. That's an LLM. And these large language models are so sophisticated, they can pass a interview test for a job, right? That at Microsoft, basically. And one of the interview tests, and I show you, I have one right here, right? Is this, right? Where they ask you, you have 3 boxes, each incorrectly labeled. This is the key thing here, incorrectly labeled. One contains only apples, the other only contains oranges. One, a mix of both. By drawing one fruit from only one box, how can you correctly reassign all the labels? Well, I put this through the AI, and it took about 5 minutes to really think it through, but it came up with the right answer. Take a look at this, right? Right? To solve the problem of determining the context of 3 boxes, one labeled mixed, we follow these steps. One, pick a fruit from the labeled mixed, right? So the one that was labeled mixed. If the picked fruit is an apple, right? We know that it is definitely labeled incorrectly, so it is apples. Then the box labeled mixed contains pure apples, right? Based on this information, the box labeled apples cannot contain apples. It must contain either oranges or mixed fruits. The box labeled oranges cannot contain oranges, obviously, because it's incorrectly labeled. So it must contain either apples or mixed fruits. So, however, since we already know that the box labeled mixed contains purely apples, if we pick the apple, we can deduce the box labeled apples must contain oranges, and the box labeled oranges must contain mixed fruits. Boom, boom. So we have a thinking and logic producing computer here. I don't know if you realize the gravity and scope of this. It is unbelievable. I mean, if it took a while here for it to do this, right? Because if I just hit buy, it doesn't remember anything that we did, right? If I do that, and you can see how it right now, I'm going to copy this and paste it. It forgot it all. And then if we do this again, you can see it go through the whole thinking process once again. And it's going to take, about 5 minutes to actually run through this whole process. But the point is, right? Of course, your ChatGPT could do this in a few seconds. Oh, wow. I think, wow, did it give us the answer right away? Yeah, it did. It was not supposed to remember anything. Interesting. It did. Wow, that's interesting. And it did it very fast. I'm going to research why that is, because it's not supposed to remember exactly what happened last time. Follow these steps. All 3 boxes incorrectly labeled means that boxes apples. Did it actually get the wrong answer? Choose the correct box by drawing. Since there's the labels incorrectly, the box labeled mixed cannot actually contain the mixed fruit. Therefore, you must. Oh, wow. That's not possible. because once you exit the LLM, it should not remember anything you did. Interesting. Interesting. All these boxes mislabeled. Okay. I gotta research that because it's not supposed to remember anything. And so I'm learning about this. And what I want to do eventually on this channel, right, is actually teach this LLM to trade in the future. So that's the objective on this channel. And we're gonna do this over the next few videos. That first, I'm first learning how to use LLMs and use them on your computer, basically, so that you guys can actually benefit from this. So with that said, let's do some trading. Oh man, I knew it. We missed this trade. As I was starting this video, I saw this trade come up. There was a clear short coming in here. And I was thinking, should I take the trade right away and show it to, or do it whilst the show is going on? But I think we could still make make out this short. It will take us at least to this bottom here. Let's see here. I don't know, because we're gonna have like such a high risk to reward ratio that it may not be worth taking the short, but let's just do it anyways. So we're going to do an isolated short, right? And we're not going to go through too crazy. We're going to go 20x. And let's see here, the amount of SOL that we want to do is 1% of our total supply. We don't want to go too crazy because we are just doing a quick trade, and we do not want to take big losses when you're trading. So you always trade with a small amount of your wealth. If you want to go as high as 5%, I can allow it, but do not go beyond that. So I'm going to go 1% today, and I'm going to start with, I'm going to open up a limit order at, let's see here. Oh, Jesus, this trade is getting away from us. So it is, I think we should really should walk away from this trade, but I'm going to market buy this. And even though I know we shouldn't do this, I'm going to open this trade anyways. Confirm. We market buy, and then we're going to hit the stop loss and the take profits right now. So I'm going to put in the stop loss at, let's see here. It's probably going to be horrible stop loss. Got it. And let's see here, the trigger for the stop loss. Let's just mark that and help you guys figure out. So the stop loss should be at the last wick high right here. You can see right there is 171. I think there might be a chance that this thing can slide all the way to the 61. It was a $161 mark. Now, the reason why, I'm just realizing that the screen's right here too. This setup is right in front of me. So yeah, you can see that we can actually come all the way down here, but the screen's a lot bigger down here. And so the 171.80 is what we want to stop loss this thing at. So let's stop loss it there. 1.80. Right, and we were going to take 100% of everything that we've traded here. Confirm. All right, and stop loss trigger. Price, okay, there we go, done. Stop loss amount, there we go. Then we're closing this whole thing. Yeah, okay. Then we're going to then hit the take profits, but I suggest if you do want to trade this, right, the stop loss is correct. The take profits, unfortunately, is only right here. Just below the, really, the safest point is the 78.6. So let's just do that Fibonacci. Of course, the Fibonacci's are backwards here. So I don't know who designed this, but they really didn't think this out. I really don't think the Fibonacci's should be drawn that way. But anyways, 78.6 is where we want to take profits. See, there is not much profit left now. So it is the 164.80-ish area. So let's just do that. 164.8. And so we don't really win much on this. And if you want to trade this, right, you could always leave out the take profits because this thing could slide and you just move your stop loss to break even. And right now, I would suggest you move your break. If you do move the stop loss. Sorry, you take the stop loss. If this thing continues and breaks down, because this thing could actually slide all the way to a 161, and You don't want to miss out on that. But I'm going to miss out on that and just leave it. And I'm going to take profits at 164.80, which is, and I'm going to take everything out and then walk away, confirm. And that's that. So that's how we would take this trade on WEEX. And if you're interested in doing that on WEEX, you can do so by heading over to WEEX. That's WEEX. DaVinciJ15.com. This is the only exchange, right? You don't need a VPN no matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you're in Germany or the USSSA. It'll still work, right? If you happen to be traveling there, right, it will still work. You'll be able to transfer money to this exchange without any issues and trade without any issues in the communist country of the United States of America. But hey, you know what? I suggest you not travel there. So, with that said, right, that's all we're going to do for the trade for today, but for this trade at least. But we want to talk about our Bitcoin trade. We can do small trades on the Bitcoin trade. We can, but we're not doing that. Why? Because we're going to do a big trade. Why? Well, I want to do a big trade on Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going a lot higher. It is going to be the money. And we are not in a bear cycle. A lot of y'all got some serious problems. You guys feel like this Bitcoin is over, right? And you're holding a gold bar like this, and you don't realize it's real. It's good, right? And you got to hold on to it. And in this trade, we're going to hold on to this gold bar as it pumps back up. Right? I'm telling you, we're going to break down to this level. It's just going to take some time. And if you're frustrated, if you've got open these trades here and you're frustrated, you're like, it's not happening. It's not happening. This is why you should not be trading in your day job. You should be, I'm sliding over because I just like this. Slide, slippity slide. You should not be trading at all. If you are complaining, right? Trading is about patience, waiting for the market to give you the time to make the trade and go and execute that trade. Now, this is what you should be doing, waiting for that trade, waiting for this to come in. It's going to take some time, but it will, right? And when it does, right, will you have the balls to hold it as price action jumps maybe down to the 88,000 or even breaks down all the way down? Because remember, this is only a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, 2x leverage. So we're not going to get wiped out anytime until below 50. And even then, because we're buying as we come down, our liquidation is going to be something in the 40Ks or something like that. Can it happen? Yes. So make sure you use money that if it does happen, it's okay, right? You're not going to die. You don't want it to happen, but hey, you're not going to starve to death. And so you have to be able to hold this negative losing trade all the way down to the 70K, right? Because that's also a possibility in this scenario of trading. So you have to be very prepared. Once we do reverse, I'll be showing you guys some other tricks that we're going to have, but we got to first get through here as you know, right now it doesn't look like it's coming down, but it is. Trust me. I mean, it's still possible that Bitcoin actually just takes off from here. That's all in the realm of possibility. You don't know if China goes, yeah, F it, and goes all in. Or same with Russia, F it, and then hits the buy button, and then that's it, right? There is no downward movement, but odds are that's not going to happen, right? They're probably buying now, but buying slowly and trying to scare the average Joe out, and it's working. It's working because all y'all think it's over, and the only reason why Bitcoin is going down because that fear mongering is working. They are scaring you out of the market by basically through price action, right? So price action, right, scares the majority of people because that's all they see. They don't see the fundamentals. they don't believe in the fundamentals. They find reasons to deny the fundamentals of a particular asset, and then they actually will walk out of it, and so it's just unfortunate, right? But it's only the hardcore believers and the people who understand why this is going higher will profit in the coming future. And you know what? When I finish building the bot, same will all y'all. You will be profiting too. So keep watching, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and one day when I have that AI bot, trading bot, you guys will also be able to profit as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.